I'm Charlene Green. I am a co-facilitator with Mark for the Communities of Practice for the Center for a Diverse Healthcare Workforce. In addition, I am the director of the School of Medicine's Admissions, Student Development, and Student and Resident Diversity departments. I think diversity in its technical aspect, of course, it's gender, it's sexual orientation, it's racial, cultural differences, it's religion. It's all of these things, socioeconomic status, all of those things tie into diversity. From a personal perspective, diversity for me is really about trying to right wrongs. So thinking about, what instances I've had where diversity was a factor, negative feelings, stereotype threat, microaggressions, those things. And then thinking about how diversity or lack of diversity has affected other constituents that I'm close to or that I've learned about just within my time working here at UC Davis. So that's what it kind of means to me, is really trying to right wrongs that have happened for hundreds and hundreds of years. In my world, diversity is really at the forefront because it's just ever present in the work that we do, in the people who work around me. And so I feel really lucky in that aspect to be in spaces where I can continue to learn about my own heritage and my own needs as a diverse person, but then also others around me and kind of how I can be an ally in that sense. Now, the more we understand, you really can't have one without the other, because it's great to bring a whole bunch of folks in who look different, have different religions, cultures, etc. But then if we don't create that inclusive environment in which they feel actually welcome and they feel empowered, then there's still a disconnect. I think once someone asked me to describe what the term woke meant, and so how I define it is the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. And that's a big part of it. Everything is not for you to understand if you perhaps don't identify with it, but understanding that you don't understand, yes. And that you may never fully understand or identify with it is an important part of diversity and inclusion. Like a cultural humility and just knowing that, everything that's put out in the world is not meant for your consumption. It's sometimes for someone else, and being okay with that. And so that's how I describe the term woke. It's just really understanding what it is you don't know, but knowing that it's out there.